Alright, y'all, I was trying to set the lighting because I know it's late. I wanted to do something a little different tonight, a different kind of reading, okay? So I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm here. Alright, welcome to my channel, Deity Brand Talks. You could be doing anything with your time, yet you're here with me, and it is for that reason I say to you gratitude. I do appreciate you, okay? Happy Friday 13th, you guys. It is hot from all that moving around I was doing. Alright, and I was like in the middle of my pre-shuffle. And that's when I was like, oh, you know what? Let me set the mood up. Because I wanted to explain to High Transformation Queen, happy Friday 13th. Happy Divine Feminine Day, my love. We are going to get into this shortly, but I know I just joined. I'm trying to catch my breath. Thank you. I really appreciate that, my love. I appreciate that support. Oh, thank you. I had this for a while. It's actually like a skirt, but I wear it. It's like a shirt because it's too short. So, but I appreciate that. Thank you. It was a gift from one of my African friends from Sierra Leone. She brought gifts back. I hope you enjoyed your day, my love. I really do. So, y'all, bear with me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had an edible and it's kicking in sooner than I expected. So just bear with me. And I was ripping and running, trying to get the lighting right for you guys so I can change the angle. And you see the lighting in the back. I haven't done this lighting in so long. And I was sitting there looking for the cord for it. And my son had it on his game. So I had to get everything together. I'm hot. So what I'm going to do, we're going to interact. I'm going to explain to you. We're going to do the pre-shuffle first because I was in the middle of doing the pre-shuffle. Then when I do the reading, I'm going to put the angle down so that way you can see the cards, okay? So I already started the pre-shuffle, of course. But during the pre-shuffle, someone is sad. Someone is really sad here. And I had to find my candle. I woke up this morning, tears were flowing. I was not, whenever I get tears like that for no reason, I always, for me, spiritually, that is that someone is heartbroken, disappointed, and regret. There could have been a loss. If there was a loss, my condolences. Hi, basketball boys. Hi, welcome in. Okay? Somebody is in regret or just trying to outrun karma. Somebody could be running from the law, having legal issues. I say that because we have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay? Someone is like trying to move fast. This is someone trying to hurry up and hide. The reason I say that is because the Hermit came out first and the Eight of Wands. That's a quick decision. That's sudden change. Movement. And with the Knight of Wands, you see how they're moving? Someone is trying to, it's like switch something up, get rid of evidence, trying to make something right, or just lacking accountability altogether. But something was a failure here. Somebody that is known to betray people, like to backstab people, is now playing the victim or getting backstabbed. It was a deadline with something as well. Okay? That's what I got for the pre-shuffle. So I do want you guys to see the cards. The only thing is, let me see if I can move this down. I'm going to move it down, and I don't think you'll be able to see my face. Okay? But I would rather you guys see the cards while I'm doing the reading than anything. I can see you guys on my screen over here. Let me light this candle. I do want to explain to you guys today. I always want to enlighten people. I didn't always know this myself, but after doing my own research, because I know this day is known as a superstitious day, but that's not the case, because originally, and I explained this before, but anytime there's Friday the 13th, I like to bring back what this day really means. So, we have like a 13-month calendar. So if you think about the divine feminine cycle, that's 13. The number 13 is connected so close to the divine feminine. Sounds like oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that, Transformation Queen. Oh, everything is going okay. That's crazy. I'm sorry you had to go through that, and you're going through that. I mean that. Bless you as well. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. And I'm glad that you are making peace with it and healing, finding your way to cope. Let me put I'm hot, you guys. I'm sorry. It's this lighting too. So let me just put my hand upon. Use this day, my love, to definitely celebrate you. Your feminine energy, self-care. It's not too late. You can do this every day, actually. Because I look at every day as a day to just celebrate just being here, experiencing, another day, another lesson. But I always try to find time to do some type of self-care, because it's important to always nurture yourself. Because if you're no good to yourself, how can you be good for other people, right? So definitely use this day to celebrate you, celebrate, the women in your life. Yeah. And look at it this way. Rejection is protection and redirection. And I know this sounds kind of harsh, but he didn't leave you. He did you a favor. Because to leave during a hard time, that says so much about a person, like, in a whole, like, I mean that. Stay with me even at my best and at my worst. That's how I look at it. And no, I don't try to put my energy onto people. But, don't leave when times get hard or when you feel like it's not beneficial for you. Because things change, Even in a marriage, when you look at it, it says for better or for worse. Now, that does not mean at its worst accept lies, abuse, or any type of toxicity. It talks about for better or worse. Like, even if I fall in sickness, even if, my body changes, even if things get hard, financially, we experience things like what you're saying, don't bounce then. Now, I think people mistaken for better or worse is when it's saying, oh, I know I lied to you. I know I've been cheating on you. I know I've been abusive to you. So I think people really mistranslate the Bible in the worst way sometimes. For better or for worse, it's like finances change. We lose people. We lose loved ones. Things happen. Tragic things happen. Right? But stick beside me and I'll stick beside you. What if somebody, mentally falls ill, or I don't feel like that would be a reason to leave a person unless it gets abusive towards you, or you feel like it's affecting you in a way where they're blatantly putting things on you and looking for you to fix things, like fix them. It takes 50-50, right? But I do feel like people misunderstand what that means, because we always talk about certain parts in the Bible, but they never use the parts that also explain equal give and take, like that equalness. Like even when it says, yes, till death do us part, but it also says in the Bible too, a way to get out of that, or not out of it, because nobody's trying to really go into a marriage to get out of it. But the way God does accept it as well is saying the moment, there's some infidelity, adultery, that is cause to split the contract in God's eyes, even though God does frown upon divorce, yes. But do you honestly think God will put you in certain situations, even if you tie the knot, just to stay there in a toxic, abusive, torturous relationship? No. Just like when it says, children, mother your honor and father, but it also says mothers because you're kids too. Like, so I don't like that one-sided way of people using the Bible to use it to benefit only them. They should always look at the other person in the situation. And that's one thing I make sure to read, because I'm all about fairness. And especially when people try to use the Bible as a way to control, I will always defend myself to be like, well, it also says, or don't try to play me using the Bible, So what I'm saying to you though, transformation, is he didn't leave you. He thought he did something, but really he left himself. Because if you are exactly what the type of person I think you are when it comes to your energy alone, I mean, I don't know why people do good people the way they do them. They take advantage, they mistreat you, and then they even victim blame you. They point fingers. But that's something that you couldn't control, I'm glad you're here as well. I mean that. I do. This is definitely a community, and we're all in this together, and we're all on our journey. Always. We're human, okay? And in reality, we all go through things. Life will always life. Don't feel bad. It's the difference from being alone and lonely. I'm very guarded myself. But I'm so kind. I think that's where people get confused about me, because I am really kind. And I like to be funny. I like to have a good time. I will give the shirt off my back. But then the other side is like, oh, I thought you were nice. I thought you were this. Well, yeah, you were getting the authentic me, but don't take advantage of me, But when it comes down to it, my circle is really small now. I am open when it comes to friendships, and I'm like, hi, how you doing? Like, I'm just a social person when it comes to me being out, but at the same time, I'm introverted too. I'm introverted ambivert. So when I meet people, they're gonna always get the authentic me. They're gonna get me. And I think sometimes people will be like, it's no way this girl's like this. Or I just like to live, have a good time, Now, then I think where people get that confused is when you cross me. I mean, now you get the me that does not trust you. You get the me that, no, you don't. I don't feel like anybody owes me anything, but it says a lot for me to be kind and loving to a person and them just not be that way. So I try to stay away from people like that, Yeah. And like, I'm the type of person, I always tell people, like, if you did not hear it from me, don't believe it, because I'm an open book. I don't never, nothing I've ever done in life, nothing that has ever happened in my life, I would never be ashamed of. I would never be, that type of person. What you see is what you're always going to get. If you got a version of me in my past, that's the version you got of me, but I will never be ashamed of it. And I think that's what more people have to do, It's like let the mask fall off, so that way, I mean, how could you really be at peace with yourself if you're not being genuinely you because you're around other people, if you get what I'm saying? So just continue to heal and work on you and surround yourself around people who genuinely want to see you win, want to see you evolve, elevate, heal, and always be that way to other people. You know what I mean? Always. Because I promise you, yeah, people might come in your life and you'll give them your all true intentions, like good intentions, love, friendship, whether it's lovers, friendships, family. Always be you, because no matter what, God will always either send people in your life as a lesson or a blessing. So if he decided to walk away during your time where he, she, whatever, during that time that you ever really genuinely needed that support back, you know, let that be a lesson to you. So we're going to begin. I'm not going to hold y'all too much. And I hope that, you know, and I'm sorry that we got off topic. I know I come on here to read, but, you know, listen, I want to vibe with y'all too. So it's his loss, my love. You're the prize. There is one you. There is plenty of hymns. But also, there is also one him out there for you too. There could be some chaos. Yeah, somebody's trying to outrun. It's like throwing your rocks, hiding hands. Then when you get caught up, you're trying to like backtrack. If you get what I'm saying. And y'all, please excuse my voice. Is a little dry. The air's on and it's hot in here. I probably should have cut on my humidifier. I should, because my air is dry. This is somewhat of the past. It's a lot of chaos, or you could experience some chaos. And y'all, we're gonna begin now. I wanted this light to be on because I kind of wanted the it to be dim in here. And I think when I do it at night, this is gonna be the setting from now on, unless I do the angle straight on my hands. Okay, please take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay, always be your own leader of discernment. Always remember, we are all in different places along our journey. Okay, so the cards do speak to us all differently. Guys, as you come in, don't forget to click that thumbs up, subscribe, like the channel, as it does help my channel. Okay, Divine Feminine, we have the Empress come out. There could be some competition here or tension, definitely about fertility. For some of you, your abundance, it's like some competition or conflict when it comes to like even arguments for some of you when it comes to money. I love Maya Angelou. I know you guys probably always hear me say, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Another person I really like is Langston Hughes. I don't know if you all are into like poetry, things like that, or short stories, but Langston Hughes is one of my favorites as well. Alright, so I'm gonna start prayer. For some of you, there could be a completion, like you could have been waiting for a long time for like an inheritance. You could be coming into a closing when it comes to your inheritance. Or if this is someone else. Alright, I'm going to be honest what I'm seeing here. And then we're going to get out of the pre-shuffle. This is not for all of you. Some of you. There are some secrets here. You could be, for some of you, this is about financial money. Like maybe it was like a combined type of income, right? And I do feel like This is a completed cycle. Somebody's gonna walk away disappointed. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the World, the Six of Swords, and the Moon in the Lovers. Okay. This is something, something's gonna go good, and like, take it as it resonates. This could be you, or someone else that you know, or the other person. Something's gonna go in your favor, or just, I'm guided to say someone's favor. It's a windfall of money. This is inheritance with the Ten of Pentacles. But with the World, this is like a closing here. Something's going to be achieved, yes, but things are going to balance itself out with the World. And then someone is going to be disappointed here. Yeah, this is a lesson for somebody. Someone could have thought they had like evidence on you with something, like, say, like, if you did find out somebody did you wrong, or something's gonna turn out in someone's favor, because there was some things hidden here, a lot of secrets. And then it's like someone is confused as to how things are gonna turn in your favor, because they thought they built a case on you or something, but they're gonna be disappointed. We have the Star here, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands, and the Star. Maybe, yeah, with the Seven of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. This is about a marriage. I cannot make this up. Or a long-term relationship. This could be like a common law marriage. Nine of Pentacles. Y'all, let me start. Let me get out of this, because I don't like to do legal stuff. I don't do legal stuff. Alright, so I'm not even going to start that. Good cards to come out for the pre-shuffle. This is definitely about some conflict now. So we're going to begin. You guys, again, please take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you for the hearts. Whoever's giving me those hearts, I appreciate you guys. I love hearts. Thank you for the hearts. I give those right back to you guys. We're going to begin in prayer. I wanted to light this candle. Where's my candle? Just to set the tone, because I just want to relax. And this day, Friday 13th, is about celebrating you as a divine feminine or masculine. But it's about you tapping into your feminine energy, which connects you to intuition, creativity, okay, love, nurturing. And I've been working on this all day for y'all, because it's things I normally do on this day of Friday 13th. So I do want to share. Now, I want to save some of these goodies for the collective, my tribe. So what I am going to say, what crystals I like to keep near me is selenite, for one. Okay, so if you have you some selenite, have that near you, cleanse that. Definitely connect with that tonight. Friday the 13th, if you see me looking this way, I am reading off what I put together for you guys, okay? Because I was like, oh, I'm going to share this with them. So, rose quartz. I like to keep rose quartz next to me. Amethyst. I love selenite, a lot of selenite. Okay. Clear quartz. And I always keep my eagle eye. Get you like some heart-shaped crystals. I like to keep, this is agate, and no, this isn't agate. Again, I had an edible, y'all, on my mind. Garnet. Thank you. This is garnet. And I like to, again, amethyst. And tiger's eye. That's what I like to keep next to me. Always have also a black crystal. This is tourmaline. You could have black obsidian, but always keep certain crystals. Black represents protection, okay? White is about purity, and pink is, of course, about nurturing and love for the divine feminine. You want to just connect to like Venus energy. So when you think of the number 13th, think of the divine feminine energy, and also think about, yes, and that's another thing. Friday is also connected to Venus. Friday is a goddess day. Okay? So always remember Friday 13th. We gotta bring back that narrative, the good thing in Friday the 13th, and get off the superstition and the bad of why they switched that around. I just want to always bring awareness and uplift the divine feminine, because we do take a lot, we get a lot as well. So keywords of the day, Friday 13th. The theme I want you to channel is rebirth, intuition, manifestation, feminine power, and ancestral connections. So I want you to also light those candles for your ancestors, your grandmother, your aunties, your grandmother's your great greats, okay? Even the cousins, like your feminines, those role models and divine feminines in your bloodline. So always light a candle for them. And I like this candle for my grandmother. Okay? I love her so much. She is in the spirit realm, and I like that candle for her. Okay? So, and also manifest good things to come into your life. Only speak positively over yourself. Okay? You should do that every day. Oh, I just seen the Temperance. Listen, I cannot make this up. The Empress, the divine feminine. So I want you to really nurture yourself today. Celebrate you. Listen to some good music. Something that's going to relax you and calm you down, okay? So we're going to begin. I did get some pink cards that I'm going to read from today as well for this reading. And I wanted to do these cards. Okay? And one more thing. I know I was talking about the crystals. Let's see. I wrote a lot. I didn't realize how much I was writing down. I was writing this all since, like, ever since this morning. So even with this moon cycle, what did I just press on? Even with this moon cycle, right? You can connect this to like a fertility day. Like, just to create. Like, fertility doesn't always have to talk about like pregnancy. It can talk about creation as well. So dancing helps as well. Focusing on like your solar plexus. Okay? When is your birthday? Your birthday is October 31st? Or is it October 30th? When is your birthday? I don't know why I thought you were a Sagittarius. Transformation Queen. Are you a Scorpio? Shout out to Scorpios too, because I have so much Scorpio on my chart. That's crazy. That's what's up. We have the same dates, sort of. Mine is November 30th. That's crazy. Mine is November 30th. Yours is the 31st. Yeah, we have the same dates. If you look at it, like on the numbers. Yes, the 31st. So let me see. 11:30. Yeah. We have the same numbers, just switched around. Yours is 1031. Mine is 1130. That's what's up. Your birthday is on my father-in-law's birthday. Y'all got the same day. Y'all got the same birthday. It's funny. I am Saggy in my chart. That's what's up. I have a lot of Scorpio on my chart. All right, y'all, we're gonna begin. So I'm gonna start this reading. I don't want to hold you guys too much, because I don't want to keep you all up all night. Yeah, but I have it's like my chart is mainly ran by Scorpio energy. All of my, like, it's highly aspected in my chart. Highly aspected. So we're gonna start the reading, and then because I didn't realize I wrote so much on here that I wanted to go over, because this is gonna be like a pre-recorded. I didn't realize I wrote so much, but I did find it. Okay, so I do want to share colors to wear, because after you take like your spiritual shower, your spiritual baths, you could take colors white, black, silver, and pink, like, to wear for this day. Because remember that silver connects to the moon, black is for protection, white is for purity, and pink is for love. Yep, it sure is. That's what's up, though. I love that. That's cool. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and Ascended Masters of highest white light, please bless over this reading. Please block out all doors, any doors that is not of you, that is not to you, that is not from you. Please block out all meddling energies. Please block out all evil eyes. I know you have this evening planned, but please keep me and the collective in your favor, God. Amen. And please use me as a vessel. Amen. Alright, y'all, so we're going to begin. So again, I can either put the angle down where you can see the cards, let me see, or we can keep it in this angle. We can keep it in this angle if it's fine with you. It's up to you. I can switch it down if you like, because I definitely want you guys to see the cards. I just like this lighting tonight. Somebody definitely, there's some boundaries here. And somebody is like kind of in despair about it. Somebody, if this is like the opposite, I feel like you could have felt, take it as it resonates, you could have felt judged by a person. You felt like someone like, or people, individuals, like things weren't done fairly, or somebody just was not open-minded when it came to you. And now as I switch this around, I'm looking, because I see the Queen of Swords here and the Nine of Swords. I'm looking at it as well, like, at first, someone that misjudged you or like really was guarded towards you. This could be a Virgo or a Libra. Doesn't have to be, or this could be you. A Gemini involved as well. Never really look at the zodiacs. Look at the energy, okay? So somebody could have been like guarded. There was some boundaries, like somebody was definitely closed off. Very rude to you, right? And it caused you, where it was like sadness. I'm seeing sadness, even though the Nine of Swords talks about like anxiety or worry. I'm seeing this in this. It was heartbreaking. I'm seeing heartbreak because, yeah, this is someone you really cared about too. And now, because we have the star under, we have the star under the Queen of Swords. Okay? I feel like now things are going in your favor. Aquarius energy with the star. This talks about fortune. You just really receiving good karma just from your faith alone. Things are renewing for you. You got somebody in despair now because the roles are reversing and it's like karma. And now you have your boundaries up and somebody is in despair. It's like in regret. Yeah. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck as well. Somebody is not happy. We have under the star the Five of Swords. For some of you, not all of you, this could be about you were in a abusive relationship. Somebody could have stolen something from you. Somebody could be sneaky here. There was a lot of conflict. Somebody brought conflict. Somebody here wanted to win at all costs. And now they want to come in. They could have come in. Like, it could have took a while. They could be coming in really slow with like a romantic gesture or like wanting to come in and like be romantic with a proposal. This could be pertaining to a Scorpio, Libra. But I feel like you're like, no, I worked on this by myself. I worked on this by myself. Somebody's going to walk away disappointed. The Lovers is here as well with the King of Wands. Whoa. Somebody was... Wow. These are on point tonight. Somebody was breadcrumbing their twin flame, soulmate, whatever. But this was an equal pair. Somebody was breadcrumbing. Look how this person's back is turned. With the Three of Wands, somebody's back was turned towards a connection. But what they did not see, while their back was turned, your back, look what you were doing behind the scenes. Working on you. God's offer here, blessing you. You may have walked away disappointed yourself, but this is where you begin to love yourself. With the Lovers here, I see you as this loving yourself or, meeting a new love, but things are balancing out for you. And you have you're guarded. Even if this is like you're guarded because what you don't realize, you dodged a bullet. You dodged a huge bullet. Look, we have the Page of Swords, Justice, the Devil, and the Sun. Somebody here is extremely toxic with the Devil, with the Sun. The Devil to the Sun, that is extremely toxic. Extremely toxic. Somebody was extremely cruel. Like, they did not care about your feelings. This could be pertaining to like a Capricorn. Somebody could definitely be like a Capricorn sign or a Leo. Somebody could also be a Libra, a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or somebody could be an earth, air sign with the Page of Swords. Somebody definitely was guarded towards you. And now that you're celebrating with the Three of Cups, you're holding back. You're holding back. Because somebody was holding back from you and juggling you. This Emperor energy, Aries energy, and that was burdensome. That caused you a lot of burdens. That was heavy on your heart or heavy on you. I cannot make this up. This is crazy. Take it as it resonates. I'm going to shuffle again. But one thing about those tables, they always turn. So, you have to build these things on yourself. Like, you are very strong. With the Queen of Swords, with the strength, you are strong. It's like maybe you didn't even realize your own strength. You didn't even realize your own strength at one point. In this lesson, you learned how to love yourself more, heal, because this is definitely giving me the type of energy that had to heal on their own. Even though you had, you may have had support for some of you. Yeah, you may have had support with the strength, the Three of Pentacles. You may have had support, but you're the type of person, ultimately, you still take your own advice. Like, you listen to other people's opinions. What's wrong, little lady? No, it's 11:15. What game? What's it? Oh, it's Friday. Go ahead and get it, Marley. You only get it for a little while, okay? Go ahead. It's right there. I forgot it was Friday. Even though I said Friday 13th. I'm so used to sending my kids to bed, y'all, that, yeah. Hey, Marley. Can you get me my, go downstairs and get my pink, purse so I can get my lip gloss, okay? Please. Let me see. Hold on, Molly. I think I have it. I got it. Molly, I got it. Close my door. I got it. Thank you. My lips. But, she went and got it anyway. She's fast. I sent her to bed early, but I took her tablet because I don't let them get on their tablet on school nights, and I didn't let her get on the tablet. And I forgot it was Friday. Yeah, if this was about a relationship, it's like this made you a strong person. Thank you so much, little lady.
Can you pick lip gloss on me?
Huh?
Can you pick lip gloss on me?
Just a little bit, okay?
Wait. You got two?
What do you mean? I found it. You didn't hear me because you was already downstairs. You didn't hear me.
Where?
You went downstairs fast. There you go. Pucker.
Oh, I thought that
Don't it smell good?
Get my purse off.
All right, well, mommy's live, okay? So you're not going to be on there too long. Close my door, Molly.
It's Friday. Well, goodbye.
Not she used my own words against me. It built you, let's just say it's a new version of you and people are not used to it. It's giving you new me. You don't know me. And that old version of me does not exist anymore. I'm seeing the Phoenix though. It's giving me Phoenix energy. Definitely this will give you that example of death and a rebirth. Like the old version of you does not exist. The new version of you. Oh, well, good. Because I was just talking to my daughter. Welcome back. Yeah, somebody's in regret. Somebody's in regret. With the Five of Cups, somebody's definitely disappointed. It's like, it's their loss, not yours. Sometimes God will orchestrate things exactly the way they need to be. Or the way they happen, even though at that moment you can't understand why it happened that way. Right? But it was meant to happen exactly the way it did. The biggest lesson in that is how it built you up. And they can learn a lesson. It could have been a lesson to the both of you, you know, collective. But they're definitely on both ends are lessons being learned. What does the collective need to know? Divine Spirit, what's the message? What's the message? Please block out all meddling energies. What does the Divine Feminine need to know? And masculine. 13 card spread. Okay. So I'm going to pull 13 cards. We're going to pull 13 of these cards out, okay? That's what we'll do and connect it to Friday 13th. All right, 13 card spread. Thank you, Spirit, for the message. 13 cards. All right, here we go. 13 cards. 3 of Cups. That talks about celebration. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. The Devil in the reverse. Hey, my love. Hey, Seven. Welcome in. Welcome in, my love. Happy Friday 13th. Yeah, we got the Tower. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, we're going to do a 13 card spread in celebration of Friday the 13th, celebrating the Divine Feminine, okay? I'm using my pink cards and celebrating us. I'm happy you're here too as well. Oh my gosh. Y'all make me smile inside. I am smiling. I'm happy to be here with you guys as well. And guys, keep in mind this is a timeless reading as well. So whenever you just so happen to come into any of my readings, they are timeless readings. So, you know, there could be a message in there for you. All of my readings are timeless, okay? So with the 3 of Cups, the Devil, and the Tower, it's like you walking away. You could have walked away from a group setting, or like if this is a job, if this is a relationship, it's a community here though. This is someone walking away. But with the Devil in the reverse, you're walking away from like a toxic environment. It was never happy. It was like never a happy setting. It was never healthy. This was like really toxic. And I feel like things have gotten worse with your energy gone. Or it's like you left in the nick of time. Yeah, the bottom of the deck. You left in the nick of time. You left. It's like, I'm going to give y'all an example. My apartment flooded. Before I moved here, my apartment flooded really bad, okay? Period it is. 11/22. 11/22. My apartment flooded. The Emperor and the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, let's see. We're going to see what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 total. All right, so my apartment flooded. But I'll never forget my neighbor. She, I'm not going to go into detail, but if she's listening to this story, she knows. But me and her got along really well. She was funny. Like, I barely connect with my neighbors. I'm private. I don't like people like that. So, especially when it comes to like my personal life, I don't like people in my business. So, but me and her, we clicked, okay? We kept each other laughing. She would look out for my kids. I would look out for hers. Like, that was definitely, we would call each other besties. Like, hey, neighbor bestie. Like, okay? And something happened with the apartment. Like, they were playing with her. And I say about 3 months, she was like, well, you know what? Forget this. They tried to play with her. She left. They tried to even break her. They wouldn't renew her lease. And they were just so wrong. They were dirty. It was like mold growing in her apartment. That's what she saw. But A month after she moved, and this is what I mean when I say the nick of time. A month after she moved, y'all, a pipe burst outside of our complex, and I was in my apartment. I got it on video and everything. I'm seeing water coming out my ceiling, dripping. I had just finished a reading. I cannot remember exactly which live it was. I had just finished one of my lives, and I was on the phone with Estelle Core, and I was like, I had banging on my door. I looked at my camera. It was a fire department. I'm like, oh, well, maybe they looking at something else. But no, when they came and knocked on my door, they said, ma'am, is your apartment flooding? Do you see water? I was like, no. They was like, okay, good. But it sounded like it was raining. It sounded like it was pouring down outside. And it sounded like it was pouring down outside. And I was like, is it raining outside? Delcor was like, no. It's actually really nice where you're at. And y'all, I start hearing water. I was like, I was so scared. I woke my son up. I woke up my daughter. I cleaned my altar, like got my grandmother's photos. I was covering my computers and stuff because like the fire department came and helped me. But y'all, but when I tell you, I don't even think it was a whole month. It was probably like 2 weeks. That was not meant for her. All she saw was the mold in her apartment. But look how she missed that. And that's a blessing in disguise. And even for me, I look at that as a blessing in disguise because I really felt like the energy there was so off. Even before like that apartment, I just really needed a new chapter, a new energy, because I was like, I need to do a spiritual bath. My sound bowl broke. You know, sound bowls is a crystal sound bowl, so it goes off energy. Y'all, when I went to meditate and my sound bowl broke, I got the eeriest feeling. I knew, I was like, oh, it's time to go. So I said, it's time for me to do my cleanse. It was the same day I was doing my spiritual cleanse. The energy in there was just so off. It was time for me to go. So, look how that was a blessing even for me. Because they was like, oh, we're going to give you all new appliances. We're going to do, I said, I'm gone. You don't have to tell me twice, because when I tell you, when God is ready for you to move or leave any situation or a job or and you're even where you are, when God says move, you move. If not, God will come in. And when the universe intervenes, it doesn't understand what's harsh and what's not harsh. It doesn't care, because the goal is it's time for you to move. And that's why it's important for us to go. So it's like you got out in the nick of time, or someone is getting out in the nick of time. The devil in the reverse to the tower. You could be this emperor energy. This could be a male getting out of something. This could be, yeah. Maybe this is talking about like things aren't aligned, right? In a situation with a community, or if this is work, friendships, relationship, whatever this is with the Three of Cups, the devil is in the reverse. So this could be you overindulging, drinking, partying. Take it as it resonates. Someone is getting away. It's like avoiding a tower moment. Even though the tower is upright, I'm just seeing somebody getting out like in the nick of time. I'll say, like, God forbid, I don't know why. I don't know why that came to me. I don't know who this is for. It's like, imagine I got two scenarios. Thank you, Spirit. Imagine being at a party. You're 18 and it's 21 and older. Some kind of way you got in the club, even if you're 16. And it's like one of your friends they have to go because they like are drunk. You got to get them out the club, or um something. You just, I don't know, you're just irritated. Something happens. You're in the club. You're irritated. You're like, I gotta go, and your friends follow you out, even though you always got that one friend that's like, no, let's stay. You're like, no, I'm ready to leave. And you get out just in the nick of time. And then for some reason, the police, like the authorities, go in there and raid the place. And you're like, damn, that's crazy. And you're in the car just driving by. And as you pass, you see them. Or even if you are in there, you're by the door. So you're walking out and they already walked past you because they're just looking, making the announcement like, nobody leave, take out ID, and you're already out the door. You're like, oh shit, like that's crazy. I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody is getting out in the nick of time. But trigger warning, and this is not everyone's story. Really, the first thing that came to me was someone being somewhere they should not be. It's like wrong place, wrong time, wrong people. Because something in there is about to happen, and you're in there, and you leave out. And it's like, even if, say, like you went out the front door, you came in the front door, you're walking through, and it's like an event, and then you leave out the back door, and then a house raid happens, and you're like, and you're already out the back door, so you just some kind of way get, it's something about somebody just getting out of there, like in the nick of time. And if I were you, emperor or empress, it does not matter, even though we have the emperor here. If I were you, I would stay away from people like this because somebody is avoiding a tower. What's the tower? We got the King of Pentacles. This is about some finances. This could be about like taxes. This could be about business. What's the King of Pentacles? The Justice. This is something like legal, or well, I don't do legal, Spirit. No legal. I'm about to clear this energy. The Star. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. No, I'm sorry. The King of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Then we have the Two of Swords. And to clarify that, the Eight of Cups. Somebody could be trying to set someone up. Do not sign any contracts. Read over your contracts. Like, read over. It's like something about reading the fine print. Read over things. Read your contracts. Even say like, oh my gosh, that's like, even if someone here could be about to buy a building, like rent a space, and say like, you know, when you buy a house and you take someone in there to like look at everything, and then you realize before buying the house they want you to buy the house as is, and they're even willing to talk down the price, and then you go in there to buy the house, and for some reason, I don't know, it's like you get out of the contract, you don't even sign the contract, something happens and you're like disappointed, and you're like, oh my gosh. But it's before you give somebody some money. It's like before you do something, before you make it official, before you even, I don't know. This is crazy. Yes, before, because I'm telling you, it's like, and somebody could be even trying to, for some of you, not all of you, please. Say like somebody trying to set somebody up. Somebody that is close to them, and they're like, hey, let's go out, or it's something in that energy, like somebody getting away and somebody being disappointed, like, damn, they did it again. Even if it's like, even if we want to talk about like energy. Someone trying to send some energy your way, and it's like God just like, not my anointed, and not touch, not my anointed. Thank you, Spirit. And it's like God just gets you out in the nick of time. And even though you leave out what to you, like even in my dynamic, I'll look at certain things I look back at, and I'm like, damn, I avoided some shit. And it's like I look at my dynamic like, dag, I'm not gonna bring that up. That's a bit harsh. That's too much for me, Divine Spirit. Good way to explain, but no. I'm not ready for that. So I'll just say like for me, I just look at my past 2022 of certain things that happened, and I always try to look at like, dang, what would be my dilemma, or what would be my life if 2022 didn't happen? And then even now, as I can see it now, I don't regret anything, right? I would not change a thing because I understand more deeply like that. God, okay. In that moment, I had my moments. I was like, why is this happening to me? But, or why did this? But now, I don't think that way. I'm like, okay, God. Harsh way of happening, but maybe to me, but in God's eyes, it's so small because now I'm like, damn, I really am at peace. Like, things really have balanced out, or, dang, I healed from that. Or, like, it's just, in the moment, you don't realize it as a blessing, but the bullets being dodged, from what I can see, is like, okay, I dodged a bullet. The universe was really working for me and not against me. And this is for someone, this energy. Yeah. Listen, the temperance. I cannot make this up. You dodged a bullet. Let me stop saying dodged a bullet. You just really averted a tower. Like a tower was coming and you avoided it. Look how balanced you are right now. We have the temperance. So the Ten of Swords. Someone really is. Yeah. The Knight of Wands came in the nick of time. King of Swords. Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, this is a good reading. God got you. It's like Ace of Wands. Somebody was really trying to, and it could have been more than, I don't know why I'm getting like, with two knights in the deck and the King of Swords, the Emperor. Somebody could have been, I don't know, it's giving like trigger warning. This is not everyone's story because I don't know why the energy is just, the downloads are coming right now. But it's even giving like a setup for someone, like someone trying to set someone up, someone trying to put someone in something they don't have anything to do with or know anything about, trying to send two immature, desperate, need money, someone desperate for money. This is like people that, it's like a hit on a King of Swords energy. Gemini, Taurus is here. Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, Aries is here. Sagittarius is here. Aquarius, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. All the signs are here. It's like God protecting. You know how you see those videos and they show videos and it'll be like angels like are around you, like God protecting you. Like, oh, this one's really crazy. But it broke my heart to see how kids are growing up so fast. This boy went to jail and I think he's still in there. I don't know what was on his mind or what could have really been possessing that boy to make him want to go hurt another boy on the school bus. The boy was coming from school, getting out of school or on his way to school. Yeah, he was coming from school. He was on a school bus with kids. A boy walked on the bus and tried to smoot him, if you get what I'm saying. And the gun jammed. And when he realized, it was like I guess the police were coming. Like something made him run off because it wouldn't. God was covering that boy that day. Honestly, God was covering both of them that day. Even though he has a yes, you do the crime, you do the time. Hopefully, I don't know. It just that really broke my heart to see that. But I feel like somebody doesn't realize how somebody really has an ancestor. Let me just say, no matter where you are on your journey, you get what I'm trying to say. God is watching over you. You got an ancestor. Even thank you, Spirit, for the message with the temperance card. That is an earth angel. You have an angel, like an ancestor, really protecting you. Someone's grandmother, like, or great someone, a mother. You just have someone in the spirit realm really protecting you, looking over you, collective. The King of Swords here. From a lot. You could have been getting a lot of attacks here. Attacks from every angle. We got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords with the Ten of Swords. That's, yeah. Someone paid for this. With the Six of Pentacles, whose reading is this? We got the Six of Pentacles that somebody was giving. Someone, me guys, I just got a call. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I apologize. Someone received money to someone received money. It was an offer, like with the Page of Pentacles. But the moment they did that, it's like the moment, and this could be someone knows, like a friend, betraying a friend purposely. This could be pertaining to lies. Like, if we want to look at energy wise, someone purposely giving someone the wrong advice, lying to them. It's like lying to them, trying to sabotage something for them, a secret enemy. Like this if I could give the example of this, someone realizing someone as an enemy, like a frenemy. This is not someone that supports me. This person does not like me. This person really does not deal with me. It's giving that energy. Like you growing up with a friend and you're picking stuff up like, was that shade? Oh. And then you question like, hey, well, the other day when we were out, I noticed, you kind of funny. Is everything, everything's good, but really everything is not good. It's giving that energy. Like, it's like you realizing, it's like you sitting back at a party or just like around family, anything. You're just sitting there and normally you're like, hey y'all. And then out the blue, you're just sitting there and you sit back and you're like, and then, somebody that you always support or somebody that always pours into you, you always catch something and you're like, they don't really like me. Or wait a minute, they don't deal with me. They really are trying to switch this. It's like, and if you want to look at divine spirit, not too much. Let me cook, not too much. Not too much. Thank you for the downloads, but not too much. Not too much. This is too much. This is too much. Because I will be talking all night about this spread, because not too much. This is crazy. I don't know who needs to hear this. I'm going to explain it on an energetic level so you can understand what witchcraft spell work is. Because I know when we say spell work, people be like, okay, I want to explain this to the people who are just starting your spiritual journey, even for the ones that don't understand the spiritual journey or energy. And they would look at people like me or Sev and any that understand the way energy works. they would say, oh, they crazy. No, let me explain this in a different, when we talk about energy, spell work, manipulation, the just like how people do things and not even realize. The magician is a manipulator. This, just imagine not liking someone really offending you, or for some people, they have never done anything to you, and maybe they said something that you just didn't like. Maybe they're doing something you don't like, which could be projection. Don't know. But you don't like this person. You don't know why you like this person. Or the deep down, what's deep rooted is you really love this person. You like them. You fancy this person. You're digging them. But around other people, you gotta pretend you can't stand them, or even you pretending to like a person to be a monitoring spirit to get information out of a person, only to flip it and go behind their back and be messy. Oh, you's a deep rooted, nasty black witch. You are a dark witch. You do dark work. That is manipulation. You are being negative. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to pull these cards out because I don't know why I was guided to pull them, but that would make sense. This talks about light and dark energy. We're going to pull from these. So, you got to understand, like, that's really, even a girl or a man that would mess with their friends, like doing stuff. This is what the energy. Somebody knowing that they're spreading gossip on a person, trying to it's like trying to really, because they're jealous or envious, so they want other people to look at them a certain way. This is like a guy that couldn't get that girl, so instead they lie on that girl and tell other people hateful things about that girl, trying to degrade that girl, when all the while they're only mad because they can't get that girl. We all have experienced that in our lives, like as women. A guy lying on themselves to someone that likes that girl just so, or even a feminine. Feel me? Just let me cook. Females be hating too, so that's gossip. But to lie on someone's name is witchcraft too. That's spell words, the power of the tongue, or, when you're wishing bad on a person. God, I'm just giving an example. Hold my tongue. That's wishing bad on people when you're hoping that someone hurts themselves, or you're just hoping that someone loses their job, or that's black magic. That's spell words. That is word magic. That is magic. You are manifesting at that point. Your tongue, you speak it out your mouth. When you pray and you're talking to God, that is you setting an intention, right? Same thing. It's energy. So someone here was doing something with the intention to harm someone, and someone got out in the nick of time. And what is crazy is like the roles are now being reversed. And the fact that you kept your faith, look at God. God, I'm telling you, not only do you have protection here, look, your cup will overfloweth, because look at you. It's like you kept, this is you. It's like, look how you're just praying. You're talking to God. You keep your faith. You continue, even though you might have went through burden, or people betraying you, people trying to go up against you, people just really reading you for filth, my loves. You kept your faith. You did not talk bad about them in return. You did not try to harm them in return. You did not wish bad on these people in return. You remained you. And you kept healing. One thing you did, you kept elevating. You took accountability. You said, okay, yes, it wasn't right, but what was the lesson? Or, yeah, they did that to me, but you know what? Grace, I'm going to keep it moving. And the way you manifest and pray, you pray for your healing, you pray for good things to come into your life, you pray for the lesson, you pray for strength during the lesson. You even pray for, one thing you do pray for is protection. And instead of returning it, you learn from it and try to help others. That is the journey. Okay? And even if you are not there yet and you don't see that, that is coming. I am telling you, I would never tell you from not being able to say I went through lessons and I'm going through lessons and I'm human. So there are days, but I try my best. So one thing I will tell you from experience, as long as you keep your faith, keep healing, keep knowing that you have God by your side, keep giving that gratitude to the universe, to your ancestors, and extending that to others, God will really, the return that God could give you versus money, or not even money, because God will provide, the money will come. The amount of support you will receive after that, God will start sending in the people. God will start sending in the money. God will start sending in, and with that, when I say, you're not going to just open your door and see. For some of you, you might, hey, shoot, I hope I do. I hope I do. I'm not against it. But what I'm saying is, you think about that woman in the Bible that said, God, I need your help. I need your help. I need money, God. I need money, God. That next morning, or not even seconds later, like hours later, she got the vision of what she needed to do. So she knocked on her neighbor's doors and asked them to borrow their glass jars. And what did she do with that? She turned it into a business. She made oils to sell to her neighbors. Now this is real. Look it up. The woman that called on God in the Bible asked for help. She was struggling. And God helped her. That's, so that's that saying, God helps those who helps themselves. You struggle. You face obstacles, yes, right? But in the midst of that, you knew where to call. You didn't try to do eye for an eye. And for a lot of you that are in this situation that I am talking about, you don't even know why it had to happen to you. Why did these people do this to you? Why did this person do you like this? Why did this have to happen to you? But look at where you are today. For those that are on their spiritual journey, healing, learning the lessons, look at where you are right now. Even if you feel it's not where you expect to be, it's not where you plan on being, but look at where you were. For those of you that really went through some shit. Okay? So, you got out in the nick of time. Let me put these back. I'm going to shuffle these again. Yeah, because I can make this up. This was after experiencing heartbreak with the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow. For some of you, divorce, depression, a loss, hurt. And it came in slow with the Knight of Pentacles. It came in slow. It could have took time. Like, you was like, dang, but look at where you are now. Even when, look at your first heartbreak. Look at the first person that broke your heart. Look at every time your heart was broken. And that shit hurts. That shit hurts. And look at where you are now. Look at that first person. I don't care if it was kindergarten, first grade, third grade, high school. Think of that person that really broke your heart. Your first love. And then look at where you are now. Some of you are married with children. And you might think back like, dang, I remember when I was heartbroken. And then for some of you, like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what was I thinking? What made me look at this person and say, oh my gosh, and yeah, you're not looking, but when you heal from people and you elevate, you're not that same person you were. So you got to look at the mindset you had at that moment. What were the lessons in it? And then when you learned from it, and you healed from it. Hi Dilly, welcome in. I'm sorry I didn't see your comment. I was just busy rambling on. But after a heartbreak, it came in slow, but look at that offer. God is saying, here you go. After a sitting for a while, this is endings, and you're going towards your 9 of Pentacles. You work towards this. I'm trying to tell you. And then the crazy thing is, you're still loving, and I feel like this person or these people, after doing you like that, the audacity, no offense, 6'9" on, I see 6'9", the number, the audacity, so they could be trying to come back around 6'9", yin yang energy. So you should be very proud of yourself. Look at where you are now. The healing, that's healing. You know what I mean? That's dealing. That's dealing and healing, because what you were dealt was not meant for you. But at the same time, it was. God was saying to you, hold my hand, I got you. Trust me. Hi, Mel. Welcome in. 6'9". So look at that as yin yang energy. Somebody coming in. This could have been like your counterpart. A high-level soulmate is coming in, though. After healing, you could have been stagnant for a while. But what kind of bothers me is the audacity, which you don't see coming with the moon, is somebody trying to come back in after really doing a number on you. The 6 of Cups, they need help. The 9 of Pentacles, that's your energy. The Queen of Cups, and they want to come in and do it because they feel like you would, because you're just that kind and loving. You're a Cancer. I'm a Sagittarius. What's your sign, Mel? What's your signs? So we got a Cancer, a Scorpio, Moon. Oh, now she just called you right now. Does she want to talk? Dang. That's crazy work. They need help. Somebody needs help. Or the grass is not greener. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to pull. I don't know if I want to use these cards. I'm going to pull from this deck. It's the Oracle of Heaven and Hell. I don't know if I want to use these. It's like you dodged a bullet, though. You guys, please take what resonates, leave what does not, okay? Always be your own leader of discernment. Period. Hi, my Saggy. When's your birthday? I'm November 30th. Are you a November Sag or a December Sag? It doesn't matter, but I like to know. Yeah. Or not necessarily, Deli. And I'm going to say this. It's not necessarily. Yeah, it's her loss. She lost you. But once she learns a lesson, hopefully she'll, be able to heal, and I guess she ain't gonna find you again. Maybe she'll find someone else once she heals and gets her karma. Oh my gosh, 11:25. Mine is 11:30. That's what's up. Hold on, you guys.
But I ate my food and everything, Mommy. Come on. You're acting like if I have a snack, it's gonna be the worst thing in the world possible. Out of all 50 billion people in the world, it's gonna be a big problem if I have a snack.
You guys, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. CJ, get out. Thank you. Y'all, I know, right? A snack. So we're gonna use these cards just a little bit. So where were we? We were at 5 and I pulled on those. So that would be considered like the 13, but let's say, let's pull another 3. And then we'll clarify that. And then I'm gonna get off this, y'all. I gotta finish what I was doing and get them to bed. But I do want you guys to join me on my Patreon. I'm gonna be doing some pre-recordeds on there, and one will be about February 18th, and I'll tell you about that day. One will be about today, Friday 13th, February 18th, and February 14th, February 18th, and then Friday 13th, and the number 13. Okay, my son, y'all. Oh. Transformation, I'm not playing with you. Don't call him next time he call you. Next time he call you, do not call him back. I'm gonna tell you why. That's petty. He seen you called. He probably figured, well, you don't want to answer. I'm not gonna answer for you when you call me. He probably was looking at the phone. Sometimes they probably do. They just be looking at the phone like, why aren't you answering? You're looking. And I know that because I be looking at people. They just be looking at their phone. The phone will ring and they be like this. That's crazy. I'm telling you, that's how people think. That's how people think. Do y'all have Netflix? Y'all should watch AP Bio. That's what I'm gonna watch when I end this live. And the reason why I'm shuffling this the way I am, y'all, because these cards, I don't know, they just sometimes, these cards are different. Alright, y'all, we're gonna begin. What does the collective need to know? Listen, I cannot make this up. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody need help. They want to reconcile. We got living by your wits and illicit earnings, and then we have reconciliation. Somebody wants to connect with you. They need your help. They want to come back in. The grass was not greener. Unnatural passions, being fake, being phony. You are protected. Black magic. Listen. Protection of criminals. I'm telling you, this was someone, for some of you, trying to set you up. I've gave different scenarios, but this is someone, it's like you getting out in the nick of time, and someone went against the rules. They went, it's like abusing divination, and somebody was determined with ambition. They would not stop. They were doing over again and over again and over again. It's like they would not stop. They would not stop. These cards, oh my gosh, are so on point today. Listen, extreme opposites or opposing factions, jealousy, fertility and multiplicity, cowardly actions, delay. Somebody, it's like, and then the audacity to eventually try to come back and say, hey, hey, big head, how things going? You miss me? After, and I do feel like you were patient with this person. They were shitting on you. They were shitting on you. The roles are switching. Because not only that, somebody was like really, it's like power of the tongue, gossip, slander, went against you energetically like they don't deal with you. It's a lot. It was a lot. This person is a coward. Experiencing delays. They try to cause delays for you. Try to cause blockages on the way you create your money, the way you make money. You even collaborating. You ascending. Somebody, and this all stemmed off of jealousy. Somebody like literally teamed up with your hold on. Somebody teamed up with the opposition. Like, if it was like people that did not like you, this person did not like you as long as they were with them. And then when they were around you, it was like you would think things were good. Somebody was being passive aggressive. And understand me clearly. Unnatural passions, it was more so lust than it was love with you. Okay? It was lustful. Somebody, but look at when I'm telling you, divine spirit, you have someone protecting you. It's like you got out in the nick of time. Listen, false promises, they were love bombing. A love bomber. This is a player. This is a love bomber. A materialistic person, surface level. They don't care about anyone but themselves. Very selfish. This is a user. Okay? This is a user. This is a man that will be jealous of a woman, and a woman that will be jealous of a man. Or another woman, or they're just jealous. This is a hater. This could be a homegirl, family, whatever. And look, you're protected. This could even be about a marriage. Somebody could go to marriage counseling, and trap. Somebody's goal is to try to trap a person or was. Listen, somebody could feel trapped. I'm only laughing because I cannot make this up. Sometimes when you get a message and it's so on point and you be like, all right, Spirit, let's switch it. And Spirit's like, no, you're going to talk about this. You will pull out different decks and it will come out in every order. And different decks, same order. Listen, this is someone like you were committed to, known for a long time. This is a couple. Sweet love, dependency. This was someone you were with, you trusted. Friend, it doesn't matter. You were with this person. You love this person. Okay? Listen to me. They could be like a coach, or like you could be a teacher. Don't have to be. But someone was listening to someone else. Okay? Someone not only was trying to cause blockages, trap you, or maybe someone could have said that was you trying to trap them. Okay? Someone had a plan. There were intentions all along. When I tell you, God held you back for a reason, stagnant for a reason, put you out of the way for a reason. Someone had a goal. Their intentions, listen, their intentions was to take something from you. Someone is in regret. They don't sleep easy at night. This person is not well. This person can have nightmares. And they have nightmares because of how they do people, who they really are. You can wear a mask all you want to. People, the peace is for the rest. Listen, sleep is for the good. How does it go? How does it go? Sleep is for the just. Okay? People who don't live right don't sleep easy. Your soul not right. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Okay. Somebody is a follower. I'm about to get off here, y'all. I'm not gonna be on here too long because I told y'all in the beginning of this reading I had took a little piece of edible and it did not kick in until I put this hot light on me, and I feel it. It's been, I'm not fooling with y'all tonight. This is crazy. God said, touch not my anointed. Somebody is so tainted here. And even if this was stemmed off jealousy, right? You're a very patient person. I'm telling you, somebody was trying to steal from you. Theft and destruction, spiritual communication, knowledge of good and evil. God, one thing, you can't fool the universe. Your soul not right. You can't fool the universe. You can fool people on this worldly plane, but you cannot fool God. You cannot fool the universe. Your soul is not right. You might wear a shell and a mask that has a smile on your face and you give and monetary. You might give to charity shit. I don't know. You might appear. This is like somebody in the church with the cloak. Even like somebody like me. I'm not biased. And it just seemed like they look so old in the face. They look so run down. They're never happy. Sometimes people look like life really fucked them up. But it's what they do with their soul. It's like, how are you treating people? And even if you look happy around people when you sit by yourself at night, you don't have peace. You're not happy. You're miserable. Look how you live. Look how you do people. You could 69 again. Listen, you can pretend to other people, but deep down you can't even sit by yourself. And if it's not that, you're drinking your life away. You don't live right. How can you have peace? You don't wish bad on people. You don't create false narratives on people. You don't intentionally do people wrong based off your insecurities. Yeah, somebody is trying to travel. Voyage and travel by sea. Somebody could like live at a distance from you. You could have a protective order for some of you on a person. Living by your wits and explicit earnings. Fame and renown. Things, it's like a death and a rebirth for you. It's like, yeah, you may have lost it, but you're getting it back. You're getting that back tenfold. Look at Job, the book of Job. You're telling the truth on how deceptive someone. It's like you're shedding light with liberation and deception. You're shedding light on a person or who they really are, or people are starting to see that. People gonna see it eventually. People can only pretend but so much, right? Spirit, give me something from out of this. I don't know how long this reading. I know I have to end it soon anyway. Listen, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Somebody feels stuck, or they wanted you stuck, stagnant. Somebody, read over your contracts. Read over your contracts too. This could be talking about contracts, partnerships, business. You will be stuck. This could, if you're an artist, a singing artist, a musician, read your contracts. You don't want to, so it's like selling your soul. Somebody sold their soul and they're locked there. They're stuck there. Someone sold their soul. Thank you, Spirit. Someone sold their soul. Someone sold their soul. Someone sold their soul and went there happily. Someone sold their soul. Disturbance, readiness, willingly. Someone willingly sold their soul. And while that was happening, things were turning in your favor. Calm, alliance, merit making justice, blind. This is somebody, if they're a leader, they would lead people to destruction. They would treat people all day. Make sure it's reciprocated. Reciprocal. Because I'm telling you, yeah, somebody could know. It's like somebody could be pocket watching with evidence and luck. Somebody could be pocket watching. It's like they're like, It's like they're watching. Some kind of way somebody is gonna know you. It's like things are turning in your favor, or they could be watching to see, like, is it working? Is it working? And then they see, it's like you just look too peaceful. Period. They don't. Someone just, it's like, the selfish people don't look at it that way. Somebody is furious. Somebody is in heavy regret. We have fury and collaborations. Somebody is really upset about a collaboration, and it's like things really oh gosh. If this is somebody just sitting back, even watching you, have support, build on your own, or just building in general, and it being good energy or just like support, look, they're furious. It's like they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be balanced. They don't want, look, this is about collaborations. What else? Yeah, you're winning. You have gain come out. Stop. Somebody wanted to stop you from elevating, from winning. It's like, stop anything good from coming to you. So, somebody was being strategic. And they plan this. And they lead people to blind people walking blindly with this person. And you are overcoming every obstacle. And even if it does not seem like it, you are. You are. It may not be a breeze, but you are. Somebody could work in real estate. And it's a lot of conflict. It's a lot of conflict. Somebody could like regret how they, I'm telling you, and somebody is not so, somebody could even be fighting over finances. You gotta just know where this is not everyone's story, no. But someone was hesitant when it came to working with you. For some of you, not all of you. Yeah. Somebody could have already been committed. Oh, gosh. Somebody, this came in a reverse. This came in a reverse. Somebody may know a reader. Somebody could have got a reading done on you. Somebody could have got advice about you. This is someone of the past with memory. What's fate? Yeah, somebody is stressed out. You could be an introvert. You're getting good news. Somebody is withdrawn. They could be coming in trying to make a promise to you. Love bomb. For some of you, I don't get that, but still be cautious. This is about some savings. Someone wants you to help them. Please be mindful. You don't want anybody coming in trying to use you at all. What else? Somebody could need help with legal. It's like somebody having legal problems, but they're too prideful to even come in. Somebody is scared to come in and talk to you, honey. Somebody is scared to come in and talk to you. But you got to tell this person, go to God. Because look, God, you knew who to call to. You knew who to call to. This is somebody's lesson, somebody's karma. You was not with this person when they went on this adventure. Listen, you were not with them when they went there. They could have already been committed elsewhere. What's this? Look, they want to come in and apologize to you now. Now they want to come in and apologize. They need your help. And they think about it. They dream about it. Something about your dreams, though, or you manifesting. It's like you're manifesting, and it's like something about a vision. It's like something you envision. This is like a career. You could donate, or like it's something about the homeless as well in gold. Someone 39, 61, 53, and 26. Somebody, it's like this was a dream. This is like things going up, elevating. But it's something about the homeless as well. Somebody could have wanted you to lose things, like, or wanted you homeless, wanted you. Strategy in the reverse this time. It did not work. Somebody could have wanted to take something from you, or whatever it was that they were trying to do. It just did not go in their favor. And if this is someone just manifesting positive things to come in for yourself, yes, it's coming. But this is for someone else. Someone was trying to really manifest bad on someone. It was like manifesting to harm someone, manifesting. Listen, for some of you, even doing like, oh my gosh, ceremonies, magic, and just really trying to block your blessings, like trying to do work when it came to blessings some of you may receive or were gonna receive, or just really trying to, this could be you manifesting. It's like for some of you, you could have an altar, okay? And it's like you're manifesting money to come in for you. For some of you, 1222. Don't block me, not worth it. Oh, you mean blocking his number? Oh, yeah, definitely block his number if you have to. If that's what you want to do. All is well, loyal. Loyal stars. I love that name. Only if you're going to. You always do what's best for you, transformation, okay? But also, the main important thing is you do what's best for you. You do what makes you feel good inside, you know, and pray about it. Think about the pros and the cons, you know. If this is the one that left, you got a black, somebody does black magic, dark feminine. This Fate in the reverse is a Empress in the reverse. Curse came out. You got somebody that is, they do altar work, or it's like they are abusing divination, and they're blocked from doing anything they were trying to do. Okay? Blockages. They're not touching you. You could be, I'm telling you, coming in divine time and you're getting good news. This could be, oh my gosh, natural disaster here and ideas. Somebody could be trying. It's like they keep going. They keep trying. And they keep, as long as this is how you block that. Continue to elevate. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to learn the lessons. Continue to reflect, collective. Self-reflection is always important, because it's always lessons in everything. Yeah, somebody is like trying to strategize on how to get you to comply. They could even be trying to come in and say they want to help you. but they're connected to third parties. This person coming in to play games, or they just want it their way? Absolutely not. You know, something about a career that you're about to, somebody can be getting a promotion. We have gain in profession. Somebody could be getting a promotion at work. Alright, let's switch this. Thank you for the messages, Divine Spirit. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I took out so many cards. Now I gotta see which ones I'm gonna use, because I did not realize I took out so many cards. I just looked back and was like, hold up. Alright, let's see. Which cards? I'm gonna do these as the when I close out for the advice. Okay? And I'm gonna use these, and then I think if I can, I'm gonna combine these, and then I'll use these also when I close. These I'm gonna put up. Thank you, Spirit. I was like, why am I pulling out so many cards? And then I turn around just to get one. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I put out so many. It's putting them back that's a problem. But I don't mind. I'm gonna read this deck. We're gonna switch out that deck, and then look, you are protected. As I take this out, jumping over each obstacle, going over each obstacle smoothly. Though I could have sworn smooth, like just everything they send, and you're like Neo from the Matrix. I'm telling you, you are protected. Defend. This is you protecting yourself. Guard it. Are these gonna fit together? So they're not the same size, but I'll still pull from each one, and then I'm going to, after I do these two, I'm gonna do these with these, okay? And then I'm gonna close out. And I hope that y'all were able to connect to this reading, any of my other readings as well. I do appreciate you all. Don't forget to click that thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For any future readings, press the notification bell. You guys, I'm going to have to end this soon. You are protected. Breathe. Relax. Relax. Yeah, something about a message coming in as well. Something about a message coming in. Okay? Somebody could want to talk to you. Somebody could want to talk to you, and for some of you, it's like somebody's waiting for you to reach out to them. You could have got a notice in the mail for some of you. Some of you could be seeing like crows. Some of you could see crows. Some of you could be oh wow, congratulations. Some of you could be getting news that you're pregnant, like some results coming back, finding out you're pregnant. Congratulations. Or like a project is coming together. Some of you could have been waiting for a long time. This talks about a foundation with nest and notice. So it's something about a foundation. What else? A work foundation. Yeah. It's like, even how people viewed you, it's like they don't look at you like that no more. Somebody like looked at you like a stink bug, like just no potential. Even if like you started a job and it's like somebody judging you, or somebody like, oh, they're not gonna work out, and then you just, it's like you turn out to be better than the person they spoke so highly of. Okay? So this is about a raise or getting a promotion. the sun. Somebody could be a Leo. Take it as it resonates, or a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody was waiting for a long time. Things were put on hold. Yeah. Until the lesson. You got to think. Sometimes you can block your own blessings. It's not that it's not coming in. It doesn't come in because you might have people around you that aren't meant for the blessing you're about to receive. You know? So some of you can have people around that should not be around to receive the blessing. It's your blessing. Or if you were around certain individuals, say like if you're in a relationship and somebody just doesn't work, you're the only breadwinner, and something happens, they leave you. You're like, oh my gosh, why did they leave me? I was there for them. And then that was God's way of removing this person, and you not realizing it. Then some unexpected money comes in. Years have went by. And here it is, you're receiving your blessings. You're over that person now. And you're like, dang, I was struggling for a long time. And think about that moment when you were struggling. You were thinking about that person that left you, that person that broke your heart, that person that was no good for you, that you loved, and you're letting the way your emotions feel override your logic. This person would have used you. They don't love you. They would have used you and continued to hurt you. They would have, you got to look at it that way. Now you're over this person. Years have passed. You received a blessing, and this person is trying to figure out a way. How can I come back? I need some money. Damn. I'm telling you. There are babies. There are your babies. What? What's your babies? I'm telling you. Yeah, somebody could be stalking you now. Listen, I'm telling you, somebody is watching you. This, like, after hearing something, they're trying to, after getting noticed, they're trying to come to you. They might need your help. It's up to you. It's up to you. Take it as it resonates. I think they're so pretty, though. I like black birds. I think they're so pretty. I love birds in general, but black birds is something, especially like, I don't know, I just like them. They're pretty. Congratulations. So you work in real estate? Congratulations. That's good. Real estate and you feeding the homeless. That's good. You probably, I don't know. I email it to you. I was going to say something. I don't want anybody to take your idea. I'll tell it to you. I ain't going to say it out loud. So it's not for everybody's ears. You never know who's watching. I will, if you want to know what I want to say, though, email me, okay? You can get my email from my link tree. It's like combining the two. I'm going to tell you what it is, though. Just email me. All right, what's the message? What's the message for the collective? The tongue is a whip of the body. I cannot make this up. What did I say? Power of the tongue. Power of the tongue. Thank you, Spirit. Igianile, Ajonanal. I can't read his name. Agianile, Agianile, Egianile. Okay, you get what I'm trying to go. The tongue is the whip of the body. Y'all, I am not saving this live. I'm not. No, this just gonna be for us tonight, okay? I'm not saving this. But the power of the tongue, what you put into the universe, you get back. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I've been saying this all night. Brightness and glories to those who deserve them. You deserve this. You deserve this. What you put out, you get back tenfold. Someone's birthday could be September 16th. Someone's birthday, September 16th. So what you put into the universe, you get out the energy. So right now, you should use this energy to focus on you. You should use this energy to manifest good things into your life, to heal, first of all. Use this energy to heal. Use this energy to heal. Can I have one card from this deck? One card. One. I might look back at this. Maybe I might post it. I don't know. Maybe I might just keep it on for my subscribers. I don't know. I might just keep it on here for y'all. The Warriors. The number 25. The Warriors. You have the ability to conquer your fears and faults, and the right to defend who you are, who you love, and what you believe in. Period. I love to see it. Alright, and then I want y'all to have a good night. So after y'all get off here with me, make sure y'all spend time with yourself. Watch your movies you love. Listen to your music. Really enjoy yourself. I'm glad you're okay. Hi, Summer Dunn. Welcome in. And I appreciate all the thumbs up, y'all. Y'all are amazing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And click that notification bell so you can get notified when I come back on here. That's right. The Jack of all trades. Doing nothing is fine. So taking time out for you. Loving who you are. Loving how far you've come. But also rest. Rest. Balance things out. Balance things out for yourself. You're almost there. Don't care if you don't like me. You can't focus on who does not like you. You can never please everybody. The only person that is a priority for you to please is yourself. And you can do this. You got this. This too shall pass. Come on, Spirit. This too shall pass. Let me get a few more for the collective. Slowly but surely it's coming in. Imagine manifesting. You are lucky. Look at me. I'm telling you, you are dodging. You are lucky. So even when you look at this picture, this person's sick, right? They're sick. They look so sad. Then you have one person. It's like she needs money, but I guess these people can't see how lucky they might not be where they want to be, or where they expect themselves to be, or how they expect themselves to feel. But the moment you can take a seat and really acknowledge the good things in your life, where you are in life, the things you've already overcome. Look how this lion is caged. Not even in their natural habitat. But one thing that is protecting them from that lion getting to them is that damn gate, that damn spiritual protection. am trying to tell you. So it's about learning the lesson and looking at your situation, your dynamic. And not that we should ever compare our lives to anyone else. Don't do that. However, it is a lot of people in this world of where I am sitting right now talking to you that if I was to ever, and I'm about to cry saying it, God, please don't let the tears flow. If I was to ever complain about it, there are people right now that are just sitting back in other countries thinking of a time when their lives were okay, they were with their family, and there's a war going on, and they're like, oh my gosh. They would not complain about a lot of things we complain about. Just saying. Or just, and that does not mean you do not prioritize your feelings, collective. That's not what I'm saying. God forgive me. All I'm saying is we're all in different places, different timelines along our journey and life in general. And it's just, you just got to keep your faith, because it's always a different scenario. One person might be sick, but he's sick. But then you got the woman right next to him that's homeless or hungry. One person might have the job you want, but guess what? And this isn't no jab, this is just an example. When they go home, it's just them. When you go home to family. You go home to your mama for some of you. Some people don't have their mothers. And for those who don't, my condolences. But everybody has a story to tell. So how can you not try to uplift and support each other? Or some people don't look at it like that, though. Some people are not where you are, how you logically think, like where you can honestly say, you know what, I know I've been through some shit, or damn, that was fucked up, but let me go in and forgive so I can heal. Because that's when you know healing, you are that much closer to the next level. New levels, new devils. The next level of healing. Because then you can know no matter what happens, no matter who comes in, no matter who leaves, no matter what, once you learn the lesson and you sit and reflect and say, you know what could, even if you didn't do nothing, you didn't do shit. For some of you, you didn't do shit. But you're like, you know what? I didn't do anything. But what could I have done to avoid it? And for some people, you can't avoid it. Things happen. But for the ones that can't avoid certain things from happening, your test is a testimony, and you are going to be that person once you heal, and once you just know that the strength that exists within you, you could look at someone that is a younger version of yourself, and you could say, listen, God is real. I've been there. This happened. I cannot promise you it's going to feel good. I cannot tell you how long it will take, but I will tell you, if you sit back, allow God to help you and do the work, and along your spiritual journey, you reflect and you allow healing, and you allow God to actually connect, I promise you, you will be okay. And I promise you, you will be just like me, telling the next person. It's a generational level of healing. It's going to pass on. There are plenty of readers out here. There are plenty of singers out here. There are plenty of people who are in the same job niche as you, but they are not you. What God has for them is for them. What God has for you is for you. So you continue to heal and have forgiveness in your heart. Truly be able to forgive so you can find peace. What's done is done. The dice was rolled. What is done is done. We can't change it. You can't change it. It happens. Okay. What you gonna do about it? You gonna sit there and dwell on it and let them control how you move forward? No. Why you don't give them the power? That's giving them the power. No. Get on with yourself. Let yourself heal, because you can do this. You are strong. This too shall pass. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages, because Lord knows I need the help right now. This too shall pass. And keep living. Enjoy life. Smile, smile more, even more. And listen, every day you have a reason to smile. Even if you can't understand it yet. I don't understand yet. I'm a genius. I'm telling you. You don't even... I never thought in a million years I would be sitting right here talking to y'all. I did not. 2022, I was working my 9 to 5. I was working my 9 to 5. Scared of leaving there. Because I was worried about bills or money. How I'm going to do this? What if I need this? I'm telling you, I never... But like I said, when God says you move, you move. Because you don't want God to intervene. Because if I would have known now what I knew then, all this probably could have been avoided. Not this, but just certain things that have happened along my journey. But I don't regret it. Because look at where I am now. Being able to grow, heal, gain wisdom. So that way I can help other people. Right? So, you don't even know who you're about to become. How powerful you're about to be. You don't even know how genius you are. You don't even see the light within you yet. And if you do, yeah, you see the light, but you don't even know how that light about to shine. That light, that purpose. I'm trying to tell you. Just the present moment counts. Living in the moment, listen. You're here to live in the moment and learn the lessons. You're going to learn them. And if you don't want to repeat any cycles. You are lucky comes out again. You don't want to repeat any cycles. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Doing nothing is fine. It's okay to not be okay. Do not panic. Sometimes I need help. Sometimes you do need help. But it's who you call on or who you allow to assist you that matters, okay? Don't be fooled by my appearance. My soul is resplendent. And don't judge a book by its cover. Don't be surface level. Don't judge a book by its cover. Bite your tongue before speaking. Bite your tongue 7 times, because I'm telling you, the power of the tongue. I don't know why you need to understand that it's important, but that is. Whoever's listening to this that does not understand the power of the tongue, it's the littlest things you could say. It's a lot of people that do witchcraft, dark magic, spell words, and don't even realize they're doing it. I used to do it. I didn't even realize I was doing it. I look at things I used to say. Just trying to be funny. Being funny. Just being stupid, really. I just... Not even realizing I was casting spells. That is spell words. So I definitely try to watch what I say these days. I have children. I don't want to put that on them. I don't want to put that on me. No one is worth me blocking my own blessings. Because one thing I'm going to do is take accountability. Because I don't want to repeat any cycles. I don't want bad karma on me. And I know better. So, listen. Even the way you speak when it comes to yourself, you need to speak positive. Positive. Over yourself. Okay? And don't worry about what they did. Don't worry about people showing you who they are. Look at that as a blessing too. This was, I don't think I shuffled this from last time, but 555 talks about change. I'm going to pull an angel number for y'all, and then I'm going to relax, because I'm not gonna be able to do this tonight. And then I'll be on here all night with y'all. Self-love comes out in another deck again. 2255. 2255. And 111. That's crazy. That's my number, y'all. Manifestation. That talks about intuition. Manifesting. Trust is coming. Right now could be a time for you to manifest. 111. Manifest. Manifest. Make a wish. Manifest. Right now is the time. Ask, you shall receive. But watch how you think about yourself. Watch about how you think of others and speak. And stay away from it too, because you could be listening to it. Somebody could be listening to gossip. Watch your surroundings. Somebody call you to gossip. Cut them short. You don't want anybody bringing that energy to you either, because just from listening to it, it's going to be a level up. 1144 and 3939. Enjoy life, playfulness. Can I have one card? Mindfulness. Balancing out your energy. Meditation. The way you think. It's about your logic. 2713. Mindfulness. And balance it out. Healing. Relaxation. Rejuvenation. Nurturing yourself. Right now it's time for you to relax. Breaking habits. 4141. Release old habits. Thank you, Spirit. 999. Release. And 4141. Habits. Releasing habits. Unhealthy attachments. That is the devil card. Capricorn energy. So you can create. So you can go towards what you love doing. 1031 and 2424. You're going towards unconditional love. Reciprocal love. Okay, y'all? That's what I have for y'all. I'm going to relax and watch my movies and shows. I'm going to watch AP Bio and probably eat some food. I am hungry. I have the munchies now. But, alright, y'all, and happy Friday 13th. This is the day of the divine feminine energy. If you are masculine, allow yourself to tap into your feminine energy. Create self-care. Spend some time with yourself. You're welcome, Transformation Queen. Good night, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. I'm sorry if I was all over the place. My edible kicked in. Ooh, watch AP Bio. It's really good. It's really good. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Do what you love, and I'm gonna end it with that. I will not pull no more. Spirit, please close the energy. Thank you. Thank you for the messages. And I'm gonna blow this candle out and go downstairs, get me something to eat, some snacks. Good night, y'all. I will see y'all next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to watch this back because I think I'm going to delete this. Who the word was meant for, the messages it was meant for. But I don't think I'm going to keep this. Plus, I think it's hella long. But you guys have a great night, okay? Transformation Queen, you have a good night. And healing, love, and light to you. Love and light to you all. But I'm going back to what we talked about when I first came in, okay? Love and light to you. I did not forget, okay? And you may not feel like you have, people around you. Sometimes it doesn't take people you know. You could be talking to a perfect stranger. The support comes in, okay? When it's needed. God is always around. Good night, everyone. I'm about to eat. Bye.